Bogor and Prawira from Bandung. Okay, Coach, Mr. Devon, do you have anything you want to say about the game?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, let's talk about Prawira. Again, I've said it a number of times. They're the best coach team in the league. Dave's done an incredible job, given the circumstances that he's had. Not a lot of people don't know what happens off the court. So to keep that team in contention for, fourth, fifth, and sixth is pretty amazing. He obviously's got such a great framework there now, but obviously, we knew going into the game that we were not going to have KJ. He still has an injury that, we kind of had to go on the air of caution of. So arguably, the league MVP didn't play. And, really that was just a game of heart and desire. And then Devon took over in that last minute and a half, 2 minutes. It was an incredible performance from him. I actually thought whether he had not made those two shots, that, he had played like arguably his best game for me as the coach. I thought he was awesome, like a mixture of driving and shooting and passing. But again, our team showed that we don't give up, we don't quit, even when things are going against us. And that brings me on to the refereeing. I mean, when is Rand's going to get some sort of respect? I mean, I'm fed up, but I do know that the new referees that come in the playoffs don't have an agenda or have any understanding. So I think that they're going to referee our team in a completely different way. But there's some really bad calls out there, and most of them went against us. And then lastly, I'm super proud of our team to achieve the third position. I think it's well deserved. We're the only team to have beaten Dewa, SM, and PJ on their home courts. We had a couple of poor losses that we could have pointed to, and then we could have been even playing for the 2-1. But listen, third is a great achievement, and now we're going to wait to see what our opponent is, and whoever it is, I think we're going to be ready with 2 weeks of rest and practice.
Mr. Devon, anything you want to say about the game?
Prawira is always a tough team. Like Coach said, very well coached, very structured. One of the better teams in the league. So it's always a tough outing. But I'm glad we won. I think we deserve to finish third with how the season's gone. And to do it like this, where backs against the wall a little bit, we got to play with heart. I think that kind of shows the kind of team we are. But anyway, let's enjoy third. Playoffs coming up, and I think we're going to make some noise. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Next question, Coach. This was your last game, right, in the group stage for the playoffs. How do you feel about the team's momentum and the chemistry going into the playoffs? And is there anything specific that you want to plan or to say about the playoffs?
I mean, look, if the people that are watching can't see that this team is, great resiliency and chemistry between us now, then, we haven't really been watching for the season. We've always been down and we've always come back. We've always made a lot of big plays. My job is, simply that we just haven't practiced basically it's getting on for 3 or 4 weeks now, because we've had probably the stupidest schedule I've seen, to finish a season. There's no reason for it to be like that. So bottom line is that once the players are rested, we're going to be able to have some really quality practice. And that means that we can find the solution of playing Augustus and Aaron together, which really looks clunky at this moment, and we got to find solution there. Yeah. And then we're obviously we'll see how the progression for the playoffs. But like Devon says, I'm extremely looking forward to it, and I think that our team will be ready to play whoever we put for.
Mr. Devon, this is your final game in the group stage. How do you assess your team's performance throughout this season, and what's the mindset that you want to have to shift focus to the playoffs?
I think we deserve to be third, like I said. So I'm happy with the season that we've put together, right? The objective was be in the top 4. We've exceeded that. And then going into the playoffs, I mean, it's win every game. I mean, that's what it is. And I think we have a real chance doing that. So whoever it is, I don't care who it is, I'm looking forward to the first round and to get it started.
Thank you, Coach. Coach, last question. Do you have anything you want to say to Coach David from Prawira? Because you seem to know each other.
Listen, look, I don't really understand why this question comes up all the time. He's, by far the best coach here in Indonesia. So it's not my, young assistant like he was when we first met over 10 years ago. He's the national team coach. I have nothing but really respect. We know, how he prepares his team, how his teams are coached, from a systematic basis. They're by the best structure in the league. He gets the most out of all of his talent. He improves the local players. You just look at people like Pandu, who look like, top level players. So, everyone in this league respects, Coach Dave, and obviously my relationship with him goes considerably deeper. So I don't know why we keep on asking that question. There's a possibility we'll play them in the playoffs, so maybe we won't have to answer that anymore.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Thank you, Mr. Levan. Okay. Coach Dave, good night. Yuda, Mr. Yuda, good night. Good evening. I mean, today we have press conference for the match between Simba Bogor and Prawira from Bandung. What do you want to say about the game earlier?
Yeah, it was a good evening. It was a good game. I think tough game. Two teams that very competitive. They made all the plays you can imagine at the end of the game. I think we've seen them before, and maybe those things aren't happening necessarily for them, but I give them credit. I mean, they've won a lot of close games this season. You think about our game. You think about when they played PJ on the road. You think about when they beat Dewa on the road. These are all, 4 points or less wins. So credit to them. They're figuring it out. We could have done some better things in the last 5 minutes. I think we played the matchup battle. I think we got to go back and look if we needed maybe to do something different with the lineups at the last. I think that's something that I will look at and we will look at as a staff. But ultimately, the game is about making adjustments and producing. I think we didn't have enough production all around. To be quite honest, I think we're not going to win any playoff games or against teams like this, scoring 70 points and just being in a situation where we're missing 8 free throws in a crunch time game like this, turning the ball over 16 times. It just won't work like that. And credit to them, they played their little defense and it worked. We tried to get good looks. I thought we got some good looks. I just think they didn't fall. They didn't work. I think we were second guessing ourselves at times. Yeah. And we got outside of, everybody's role. I think people were playing outside of what they're supposed to do. So that's unfortunate. And we got to go back to the drawing board and look what we did. I think we've been playing good basketball. I don't think we played a bad game tonight. I just think we played under our level. And we can't do that against teams like this. We have to be much, much better, and we were not sharp. We were not detailed tonight, and we paid for that. So the biggest thing we can do is rest up, recover, and then we got to focus on Sunday. That's it.
Sudah, mana yang mau disampaikan soal game barusan?
Ya benar sih yang saya kata Coach Dev. Kita tadi cukup struggle, ya gue pribadi juga cukup lumayan bingung untuk ngelakuin apa-apa karena ya tadi kita nggak dapet apa yang kita pengen, offense, defense juga sama. Terus ya yang penting bisa belajar aja dari game ini karena benar tadi setiap kita kalah tuh selalu pasti ya turnover tinggi atau nggak cukup orang untuk yang bikin poinnya kurang banyak gitu-gitu sih. Jadi kita fokus aja untuk game hari Minggu karena ya jadwalnya tight banget, jadi kita harus bisa recover lagi sih, maksudnya recovery dengan bagus, terus ya belajar dari game hari ini sih.
Okay, next question, Coach Dave. You still have 2 more games, right, in the season. How did this match help you finding areas for improvement for the next 2 games?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for us. I think we were feeling good. We won 5 games in a row. Now we get a taste of a playoff team like Satria and now Rands, and we get a taste of a road game. It feels like a playoff game. A lot of people getting excited and yelling and screaming, and I think our team needs that. And so it was a great opportunity for us to find different ways to win with when people maybe aren't playing as well, and kind of see where we're at. I think it's a good measuring stick. So this is going to help us. This film is going to help us. The biggest thing we have to do with this basketball team this season is keep finding ways to correct when we see there's something wrong or we see that we got to make a mistake and we got to fix it. We have to be better correctors, not only in practice but also in the game. And I think we've been very up and down with that. And in order to beat these really good teams, we have to do a better job of doing that more consistently.
Mas Yuda, ada yang mau disampaikan soal playoff atau 2 game terakhir?
Ya kita bakal ngelawan tim-tim yang mereka juga masuk playoff dan ya, tren mereka juga di playoff selalu tim yang lumayan compete. Jadi ya lumayan sih untuk bekal kita ntar di playoffnya untuk head start gitulah, kayak kita bisa belajar dari mereka, kita bisa belajar apa strategi mereka apa segala macam, dan yang untuk kita bekal kita ntar di playoff juga sih.
Coach Dave, last question. Do you have anything you want to say to Coach Tony?
No, I think I talked to him enough. I mean, he's having a great season. He's enjoying himself, obviously. He's got a good team. But no, we talk enough, and we may see each other down the road. Who knows? But, you know, like I always say to everybody, all appreciation to Coach Tony for me. And I think he thinks the same. So I still got the lead. But, yeah, we joke a lot. But, yeah, congratulations to Coach. And, yeah, we'll bounce back.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.